What's your name?
My name is Asidechi Chukwuebuka Emmanuel.
My name is Simbi Atinuke Eletiko.
Okay, my name is John Obinna Ede.
My names are Adjani John Bosco Chimoya.
Sunana Yusuf Abubakar.
What caused my burn was condemned engine oil. You know this engine oil they used to bring us from Gen and other things. So those condemned oil, that's what caused the burn.
I was involved in a twin bomb blast in just year 2014.
It was when I was frying plantain in our house. The frying pan caught fire. I then off the gas, thinking the fire will stop, but it continued. I then used water to put off the fire. On applying water, the gas exploded and fire covered the entire kitchen for some time and went off. Then I discovered that I was burnt from head to toe and nobody was in the house except my grandma, who was sick and bedridden.
I woke up in the morning, I went to the kitchen. I just opened the kitchen door and entered the kitchen. As the door was closing behind me, just heard, and everywhere was bright. So the house, I didn't see any spark, I didn't see any fire. So, but I heard a loud. I didn't hear a loud sound. I just heard. The people said it sounded very loud, far from the house. So when I looked around, I saw that the house was like a construction site. All the windows were gone. From the frame, like the effect pulled out windows with the frame inside the wall, like pulled out the wall like that. So when I came out, I myself crossed over outside and turned off the gas head. The whole kitchen was in disarray because I was inside. I came out, my brother was lying on the floor in the parlor. The whole parlor too, all the windows were gone. From the frame as well. From the frame, those to what you put inside the wall and cement these things. So I now came out and my wife to be was already there. Was there too. She was lying on the bed. Nothing happened to her as well. So I checked all the rooms, the doors were off. 2 bedrooms in the house, all the rooms, the doors were off. So I then started hearing knock on the door. I crossed over to meet my neighbor. We don't know. I just went to the kitchen. That was when my brother woke up my wife then. And then we were now trying to figure out what happened. Only for us to go to as I went to the neighbors that knocking on the door and I was talking to them, I just felt my skin on my lap. That was when I knew that I had injury. That was all I noticed at the time. And then I was just hovering around. Right? So they were now like, oh, I should open the door. We're looking for the key of the house to open the burglary outside. Because even the burglary that was outside the door, the main door carried the burglary window and brought down the burglary down. Like removed the burglary from the burglary and brought down. Even the burglary was outside. So I opened the door and the neighbors came in. They were like, what happened? They said, no, I just take me to the hospital. I picked my car key. I said, let me go to the hospital. My intention was just to go to a chemist and get treatment for the injury I have in my hand because I didn't feel any pain. So they said, no, I should not drive. I should drop my car key. That my brother should drive me. So on our way going to the hospital, I started feeling my pulse. My pulse were now paining me all over my body.
Zan yi tafiya zan je Lagos so da ni da abokina so shi ya riga ya wuce lokacin da nake shirin tafiya sai na je wajen wani muka haɗu da shi sai muka yi sallah muka fito muna zuwa kuma sai wani ibtila'i ya zo dai na wani gidan mai so wanda ya kira ni ma abokina shi ya mutu ya rasu a cikin wanda abun ma ya faru da su dama kuma ni aka fi kawo ma mutuwan ma dai at least kuma ni mu uku muka.
During my care at the hospital, I had incredible nurses and doctors that took care of me. I had some nurses that would come and tell me to dance, actually stretch my joints. It was very painful.
Gaskiya na je shika lokacin ban san inda kaina yake ba. Kwana na biyu ina ga ko kwana na ɗaya a shika. Da likitoci suka zo suka yi abin da suka yi dai har na samu kaina. Har na kai kuma ina zuwa ma in fita in je duk inda nake so a cikin asibitin. A dalilin gaskiya nurse ɗin da suke asibitin shika sun yi ƙoƙari sosai a kaina wanda shine ma dalilin cewa dai Allah ya yi dai zan rayu kenan. Sun bani kulawa sosai nurse ɗin da suke asibitin doctors ɗin kuma an yi min sojiri kamar so 3 kenan ina ga a asibiti.
My advice to Nigerians to prevent burns is we need to be very careful in doing things. We should not be ignorant. Not wait for something to happen to us before we change or before we do the right thing. So at least condemn on you. Even me, I do not believe that thing can happen, explode, or can cause fire out to it. So we should just be careful in doing the right thing always. And for those people because I had that during that period too, I had some people, even my ward, that are bringing them, they sent fire accident. And when you ask them, they will say, "Is it that crazy?" All these people that used to go and mix crazy with condemned oil just to make it that they are selling. So my advice to them is they should just stop it and do the right thing. My advice, I said, you should just always do the right thing, because I passed through a lot when I was in the hospital. I was even thinking I'm not going to make it again, if not for God, because the incident was too much all over my body. The fire, even when I was there, I was still thinking that because I had a story that fire accidents happened and some people were in the room and all of them burned and they got trashed. So things started coming to my mind. I already lose hope. So my advice is careful, and whenever I see people that have burns, it's not that they want to, it's just that it's an accident. That's why it's called an accident. So we should accept them as our own. Just feel that yes, these people, they are a survivor. It's not easy for somebody to go and have this kind of bonds and still survive it. Some people may have lost their life in the room. So my advice is just careful and love one another.
Yes, first things first, I will advise, after what happened to me happened, we try to understand why it happened that way. I came to understand that first things first, we had rat infestation in the house. So at night we closed the window. So I felt like if the windows were open, the effect I will experience wouldn't have been that high. Would have had the gas escape through the window, because they said, according to after the DSS investigation, they said this rat that ate the gas pipe and then it started leaking into the house. And if you notice, the amount of gas that leaked out, because I just filled the gas 2 days before, the amount of gas that leaked into the house, that gas was still almost 15 kg when they weighed it. So you see that the amount of gas that caused this damage is less than the 1 kg. So you can see what very small gas. So I advise people, and I still say that do not close your kitchen. Make sure you have ventilation in your kitchen. I know old houses, they normally put all this chimney and all this. When those kind of things happen, the gas will just go up and go away. Like modern houses now that people are building, they don't care about all those things. And we close the window of the house because of rat, but not knowing that we were actually harboring the gas. Felt like the explosion happened because of the impact of the door. When I closed it behind me, the impact of the door hitting closing, that was what caused it. As soon as the door just closed, everywhere and then everything happened. So I feel I very strongly advise everyone to please make sure you have ventilation in your kitchen. Yes, I'm a strong advocate for bonds, because I experienced it and I see firsthand that it's very expensive to actually get care after burn. Because after my incident, I visited various burns cleaning centers during once in a year. I try to gather funds and go and visit them. I buy what they necessarily need, because I know they need eggs, they need maybe bandages and money. It's very expensive to treat burns. Very, very expensive to treat burns. So I try to see, and we're doing this to see how we can actually help people that are in such conditions. See how we can help them, because honestly, you go to the hospital, you see people dying because you don't have money for treatment. When I was in the hospital, one of the nurses told me one time that is actually not as if I'm saying that money that keeps you alive. You surviving bonds is actually you have to earn money. So then we calculated every receipt we spent. We kept it, and when we came home, we calculated, and what we saw was more than that. 2 weeks I spent in the hospital, we spent more than 2 million in drug. Be patient with your scars. If you see me now, you will not believe. If I don't tell you, you will not believe that I had such bond. Though the doctor will say sometimes it's not how deep, but even the deepest scars I had now I've healed almost completely.
Shawarar da zan ba 'yan Najeriya ita ce, duk wanda wannan abin ya faru da shi ya kaddara cewa muƙaddari ne daga Ubangiji. Allah ya kaddara hakan zai faru. Sai dai fatan kuma in abu ya faru da mutum, ya addu'o'in Allah ya bashi sauki. Sannan 'yan Najeriya su kula cewa likitocin Najeriya suna yin iya bakin kokarin su, alhamdulillah, sakamakon sauki shi daga Ubangiji yake.
Okay, yeah, on my primary school I was okay, I was chilling, but when I entered secondary school, I went to stay with my uncle. From there I schooled in secondary school, National Grammar School, Nike. So the school was only boys. When I went there, my just1, so during that time, it's one of my friends. I met people, new people, other people too. So it's only this guy that used to come from there. The guy let's say he's mocking me though, just using to play. And from there they gave me one name. It's funny though. They say I should start giving me this name, calling me Fire Lord, calling me. So why they're calling me that because cartoon, Zuko have one something like scars in his face. So he's not using it and start mocking me. But then still yet I just ignore them. Only thing I can do, maybe I'll report to one of a few teachers and they'll warn them. But still yet, even up to today, unless if you see me then they'll still know me as that fire lord. So that is the only thing I
Some they call it why others make it look like you irritate them. You see a scenario where you go to a place where everybody, like, let me give an example of a wedding. My friend insisted I was going to be among her chief bridesmaids. So when we got there, due to the way I also love music and dancing and all that, so while we're coming in, dancing in, I sold my own attire and all that. So instead of them to even focus on the bride, that's one other part about, they focus on the bride. I was like, let's see her beauty. So people tend to like, what kind of, who is this girl among the chief maids? So I see her scar. They even get lost looking at me instead of the main owner of the occasion, and it hits differently. So I tend to start turning down most of the ashebis. I either send my contribution because I feel I'm outshining the bride, but not in that manner, because I feel they are pitying me or they are wondering what happened to me and all that. Sometimes I get luck when I take cab, somebody or keke, mostly in just, like, some that had the courage to act, why some just there, you even think they are mocking. I had friends, I had a group where we used to dance due to the promo I do, the entertainment. So along the way, they'll call our group for an occasion, then they'll go behind me and do it. They will now look for someone, that a female that could play my part, and say, say that, sorry for the broken, say that Simbi body now, fit they carry at the God. So all those things. Then me, I will now hear that we paid so amount for you to attend so thing. We didn't see what happened. They say you were not around. Say me, I was around though. So in that kind of situation, I find it out they were being shy of me. They are no longer proud of me in public. And there's this birthday I was supposed to go. I will also not forget. There's a birthday I was supposed to go with my friend. They dressed up with my cousin's sister. I wanted to follow them. They now liked that their boyfriend, they cancelled that birthday. Their boyfriend called them here and here and here. I later found out that they met, they went differently and met and went back the same birthday. All in the name of they don't want to work with me. They're body shaming me. They don't like the way I look. That when we go out, instead of people to admire, they tend to start pitying, and all this, everybody's attention will be on me and all that. So it made I also gain friends, but I also lose friends in that manner. I lose some friends and they act like they don't know what's happening or something like that. But they made me to be sharper than expected, because I always know what they're about before they do it. So before telling me no, you cannot follow me, I would first tell you I'm not going, so that I will not even feel bad that you don't want to go there with me. So I really faced some challenges and all that. But along the way, I got along.
Maganan kuma kallo na da mutane za su ce wai ko na canza ko wani abu. Wanda muka samu wannan jarabawan, ina ganin kaman jikina ya fi na kowa kyau. Ba inda ya takure wani abu, duka babu. Kuma koda wani yana kallo na ma ni ba ta shi nake ba, saboda ina can ina harkokin gabana. Abin da ya dame ni shi nake. Zamari alhamdulillah, tunda jarabawa ce kuma Allah ya sa an cinye jarabawa, alhamdulillah. Saboda an samu sauki sosai, ana abubuwa, kaga ko alhamdulillah.
Yeah, there's this community you are trying to build up. My advice is for anybody. It can be your friend or your neighbor, really, even your enemy too. But I'm advising you that we should join our community. Anywhere you see something that will help, because anybody that's having bonds, at times it might not be people that is even insulting them. It might be you isolating yourself, because you are feeling that I had bonds. My body is not like others. Because it happened to me. Sometimes I would just feel like if you want to go, I also know, let me just stay my own. That people are okay. I don't want to go. Oh, somebody will be insulting me or something, that kind of it. So I would just advise us to key into this community support. If you have any support, you can support, and from there we will share ideas on how to take care of our skin, how to take care of many things. If you look at me, when I had my own too, my skin was not like this, but with time I started being this shea butter, and there's this the hard bonds. We should not just stay away from them, rather we should encourage them, be with them, show that yes, they are survivors. That's what I have to say. Thank you.
Bond Survivor Support Initiative. It's an NGO group where they help people with bonds in order to be able to express their feelings. If you have bonds and you maybe when you have this scar on, you have this you have this way of seeing yourself on low esteem. You cannot do things. So this group is being created where we gather together, we express how we felt, what we have gone through together, and then everybody will be able to open up there, because not a lot of us are able to open up and say the way you feel. You think when you talk they'll laugh at you, or you feel more isolated, or when people look at you, you just get angry for no reason. I'm an example of that, because then, though I've worked on it now, but I remember earlier when you stare at me too much without saying anything, I just feel like maybe you're mocking me or you're laughing. I'll just get angry. So but when we come together in different groups, like when we come and sit down and discuss it, you have a group, an NGO group called Born Survival Support Initiative. You come there, we talk together, you express your feelings, not because you talk how you get your own burns. I got my own truth burn blast, and there's a lot of domestic accidents everywhere that could lead to burn scars. Courage in talking in public, how to face crowds, because it makes you feel no one will listen when you are talking, or they'll feel less of you, or they'll say, who is this talking, this one? You understand? We always have this low esteem, and sometimes when you are being called out to talk about something, you feel less of yourself, like me with this looks. I used to feel like that, not until now, but now I am sure with the help of this Born Survival Support Initiative, I am able to interact with different victims of burns, and we are able now to at least, even not totally, because it's a process, it's a gradual process, it takes a lot of time, but as long as at the end of it you get back to yourself and your courage, and be able to even stand in masses and say whatever you want to say, I am sure it's of good help to us.